welcome to Heidi's Homestead. What are we doing today?
We're going up to Polk, Ohio to get some chicks.
Yep, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Do you know what type of chicks I got?
I can't remember because you've gotten basically, I think, every type of chicken there is. I
Your
can't
favorite.
Which
What's
ones
your
you
favorite? What's your favorite?
got. The Rhode Island Red.
No, I'm talking about your favorite color of egg.
Oh, you got some olive eggers.
Yep.
That's cool.
Got 4 olive eggers.
You got 4 of them?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I hope they lay a little darker than the ones that Reba or Mohawk lays.
Yeah, Mohawk lays some pretty cool eggs. I like them. They remind me kind of an army green.
Yep. You're wearing green today.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a drive, but it's not too bad, and I think I don't see any traffic so far.
Yeah, it's
pretty
only
good.
8:52. So I think people are already at work, so I don't think we'll hit traffic. It takes about an hour and a half to get there. And we are getting them from Meyer Hatchery. That's where we have gotten our 3 batches. We're going on 3 years, right? Or is it 3 years already? My older girls are 3 years. Are they going to be 3 years old this year?
They're going to be 3 years old in May.
In May this year, yeah. Oh, yes. I always gotten my chicks in May. This is the first time I'm getting them in April. My second batch, are they going to be? They're going to be 2 years or 1 year? They're going to be a year old, aren't they? That's the younger girls.
Yeah, they're going to be a year old, and
Yeah.
It's good that we're getting them this early because we should start getting eggs by September or October,
yeah.
this year.
Yeah, because I always get them in. Is it in May or June? The
May.
Yeah, because I always get them in May, because the weather's warmer. So I am a little nervous because I don't know, but thankfully we do have a heater in our garage, so we'll have the heater on for them. But we're having warm days, but our nights are a bit cool, and our garage does get a little bit cold. But we're gonna have the heater probably at 72 degrees for the chicks. And like I told Steven, this is going to be probably most likely my last batch of chicks, and then I won't get any more until my flock thins out, and then we'll get more, but no more chicks after this flock, this new batch. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, what are you gonna do when they stop laying? I'm just gonna let them live their best life. My chicks are still young and they're still giving me eggs, so I'll have a 3-year-old batch, and well, they're 2 right now. They're gonna be 3 years old in May, and then my second batch, they're gonna be a year old in. Did I get my second batch in May too, right, or June? May.
It was May or June. I can't remember.
I think May. So my second batch, my younger girls, they're gonna be a year old. I got them last year, right?
I remember you got the first batch at the very end of May, and you got the second batch in the 3rd week of May.
In the 3rd week of May, okay. And my second batch, I got them last year, right?
Yeah.
So yes, so they're gonna be a year old next month, and then obviously this new batch. I mean, I'm guessing they were probably born last night or this morning, because we could pick them up on hatch day, and they give you, if you can't pick them up on hatch day, they give you like a day extra, like 2 days, but after that second day you just lose them, and then I don't think you get a refund if you can't pick them up. But I'm gonna go pick him up. I always pick him up on hatch day, and I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, we got this under control. The first batch that I did get, I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, I hope no one dies. And from my first batch, all the chicks survived. My second batch, I did have one loss. Just one chick. I don't know what happened. And hopefully with this batch, none pass. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Any questions, Steven? Another thing. With my first batch, I handled them a lot more than my second batch. So my older girls, they like to be petted, and we could hold them. My second batch, they're a bit skittish. They'll come close, but they don't like really getting touched or held. So when you want, if you want chickens and you want, like, again, but it also depends on the personality of the bird. But if you want like a chicken that you want to hold or pet or come near you, I suggest handling them when they're chicks. So with this batch, I'm gonna want to handle them. I'm gonna handle them more than I did my second batch, so that they could get used to being held and petted. Right, Steven?
Yeah. Her second flock, they're kind of reserved about me because when she had her second flock, I would only go out there a couple times a week to check on them, and so they don't really know me all that well, but they do like when I bring them food, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. But
as far as, so I'm gonna have to be a little more diligent with this new flock.
Yep. So we'll take you along and see how everything goes. Chicks is really easy to raise. I'll go into depth when in a separate video on how to raise chicks. It's at first I was so nervous, I was so scared. I was reading books, I was looking at videos, but really it's very easy. It's nothing too hard. And just having chickens is easy too. It's like nothing hard. You really don't need to do much for them. All they need is food and water, and they need a place to have their dust baths, which they have.
Also, the way we did it is some people, ideally they would be in a solid structure, but I built a hoop coop for them because it was more cost effective at the time, and it's worked for us.
Yeah.
As long as they have something to break the wind off of them and keep them dry, they're good.
Yep.
Because I guess their body temperature gets over 104 degrees, so they don't have to worry about cold weather and where we're located at. But so I don't think that 45 full-grown chickens are going to fit in a 12x8, so I'm going to build another coop. But so that's what's on my agenda.
His project. But other than that, chickens are quite easy. I would say they're probably easier than, I don't know, cats and dogs. And they give you stuff. So they give you something in return. They give you good eggs. Feed them well, and they'll be happy. And happy chickens will give you lots of eggs. I mean, we're getting about 25 to 30 eggs a day. It's spring, so, and then yes, chickens do slow down in the summer because it gets hot, and also they slow down a lot in the winter. So keep that in mind. They're not machines. They do need the rest time, and then when they molt in the fall. So yes, we are almost at Meyer Hatchery, and there was a bad accident over there, but it looked like everybody was okay.
Everybody was okay, but both the vehicles were totaled.
Yeah. Yep. But the important thing is that everybody was okay.
Yeah, but they're probably still shooken up. It looked like it just
It just had happened, yeah. It just had happened.
Here comes the emergency squad.
Yeah. It must be for them. Yep. It was really bad. I don't know if there's gonna be, by the time we pass by, I don't know if there's gonna be cops probably. But it was bad.
We were gonna stop, but it looked like there was already 3 or 4 other people stopped.
Yeah. I'm thinking there's probably gonna be cops by the time we leave Myers, but we'll see. But we're almost there. We have about 3 minutes and we'll be there. We're excited to see the new girls, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna get a couple bags of chick feed too.
yeah. So I got 4 olive eggers. I got 3 bantam cochins, and I got one of their mixes.
Did you get the same kind of olive eggers as Mohawk?
Yeah.
Do they have different types of olive eggers?
Yeah, they're different. Like, they're gonna be different colors. They're not gonna look. I don't think they're gonna look exactly like Mohawk.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if they're gonna be the same kind.
No, olive eggers look. They're not, like, because they're mixed breeds, so they won't look a specific type. Like, let's say the Rhode Island Reds or the Dominics and like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're mixed breeds, so they'll look different. So some could be black, some could be gray, some could have different feathering colors. We'll see what we get. So anyways, I got 4 olive eggers, 2 Easter eggers, frizzle Easter eggers, 3 bantam cochins, and one of their mixed breeds, and 1 Brahma.
I think in years from now, when we have everything set up real well, I'm gonna take a chance and get you some Samanis, because I want to see what their eggs look like.
Oh, those are expensive. The Iron Tsunamis?
Yeah.
Yeah. They sell them right here in Myers, but I've never, because they're like, I think they're like $80. I'm like, I don't want to risk
Yeah, I want to see if their eggs are like purple looking or if they're literally like black eggs.
No, I don't. I think they lay brown eggs.
Really?
Yeah, or white. I can't remember. But the chicken itself, they're all black though. I think even their meat is black.
I thought that there is a chicken breed that lays dark purplish black eggs.
You're talking about the Copper Marans.
Oh.
And I have Copper Maran. I have 1 Copper Maran or 2. I can't remember. But since we got it on Meyer Hatchery, their genetics is not as strong as, let's say, if you were to buy it at a private. I think it's right there, baby.
Okay.
At a private grower or breeder.
Well, that makes sense.
So yeah, this is it this Myers? No, that's not Myers.
Turn left.
Yeah, it is Myers. Where that FedEx truck is at. Oh, they're going to go get chicks too. So yeah, right here. Everybody's coming to get chicks, I guess. Well, it's busy.
Probably Monday is probably the busiest day of the week for them.
Well, yeah, I think they have 2 pickup days. It's Monday, and I can't remember the other day. But I think we could park in one of these.
I'm gonna try to get closer to the store.
Oh yeah, because we gotta buy feed. Well, we'll only get one bag of feed because we'll get it at the feed store, but I do need one.
The destination is on your right.
I know
Alright, guys.
everybody's already parked up here.
Yeah. Can you park over there on that side, I guess?
I don't know if I'm allowed to park in front of the door or not.
I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we got our chicks. And they're so cute. Look at the bantams. The bantams are just so small. Look at these bantam babies. Cochins. So small, super small, and so cute. Absolutely cuteness. So cute. What do you think, Steven?
I think it's great, and I'm glad you got chicks. I just got some work to do, organizing everything in the garage, but I'll do that when we get home.
Yeah. Look at these bantams.
Yeah, they look great.
They're so small.
I think for now.
His same size. Now he's not gonna struggle. Well, he's only gonna have 3 because I only got 3 bantams.
But I wonder how chickens are. He might not like the younger ones because he's probably 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll like the younger ones. You know, so cute. Well, there they are. We're gonna have them and give them some water and feed when we get home. And there's 11. I should have gone 12. I always do that. I always get like not even numbers. They're cute. They're so cute.
We need to. She got her chicks today. One of the bantams tried to jump out of the box in the store, which I thought was funny because I think they're only like 1 or 2 days old.
Not even a day old. They were hatched today.
They grow fast, son. Yeah, they look great.
I can't believe how small the bantams are. They're so cute. Look how small they are. I'm gonna grab one. They are tiny. Look at that. Tiny.
I guess it wasn't a bantam.
No, bantams are they're like half the size of the regular standard chicks.
What are the dark colored ones?
Probably olive eggers. Alright, I'll put you back. I'll put you back with your sisters. Yeah. They're so cute. I already know which ones are the Easter eggers. So that's an Easter egger. It's going to be Frizzle. And I can tell it's going to be Frizzle just by looking at its feathering.
I think the olive eggers are going to look a lot like Mohawk does.
Yeah, because they're all black. Because all of it, oh look, there's the crash. They're so cute. Nails. Sorry guys, we got distracted. But there they are. Which one's your favorite, Steven?
I like the one that tried to jump out. That was really cool. He almost made it. She almost made it.
All right, got the new babies from Meyer Hatchery. They are absolutely adorable.
One of them tried to jump out and almost made it, which I thought was pretty funny because they're only like a day or 2 old.
They're not even a day old. They hatched today, probably in the morning. So Oh, look at them. Look at my bantams. I got 3 bantam Cochins. Cochins are not my favorite breed. I've seen them, but these are so cute. They probably grow on me, but they're definitely adorable.
One day you're going to have to explain to me how they get double the size of an egg on the first day that they're born. Or on the first day they hatch. I don't get that.
But they're not